Good morning, Sean with XLR8 Roofing. We're out here in Oviedo, about halfway done on this brand new shingle roof here. We're just waiting on the inspector. He's on his way right now. So while I'm sitting here waiting on the inspector, let me take you up on the roof and show you around a little bit and show you some of the basic roof components we have up there. Let's do it. Alright, first things first, let me show you a little bit about our underlayment here. It's a synthetic underlayment. We do not use that old school felt paper anymore. This is 100% synthetic underlayment. As you can see, it's fully nailed every 4 inches down here on the bottom, every 12 inches in the field, 3 rows of that. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 rows every 12 inches. Again, 4 inches on the bottom. We have this whole section nailed off like that. Waiting on the inspector over here to give us the approval so we can go ahead and finish this bad boy. This right here is what you call the valley of your roof. A lot of roofs have this. What we used to use and what was here previously was an 18-inch wide metal strip. The problem with that metal strip is that it comes in a very, very tight coil, and when you open that coil, it just bounces like a spring and it never wants to truly lay flat. We don't go with that system anymore. Now we do a system that is a full 36 inches wide. You cannot see the whole roll because part of it is under this underlayment. It's 36 inches wide. It's a fully self-adhered membrane, which means it's got a sticky back on the entire backside of this. It sticks straight down to your wood deck to where you should never have any leaks in this area. What's important about this sticky backing is you do not require nails. You put a couple of nails on the edges over there to hold it down and get it nice and sticky and tacky. But in the field and all along this line here, there are no nails. The less penetrations on a roof, as you can imagine, the better. This is your drip edge right here. Again, properly nailed off every 4 inches. This runs the entire perimeter of your house. The paper goes underneath the drip edge, and then we will put our starter strip for the shingles on top of this, and then we will begin to put our shingles on. These are what we refer to as lead boots. What these essentially do is draw air inside of them and keep the water flowing through your house. If you did not have this, there would be no airflow, and that air is what pushes the water through your pipes. Your sinks wouldn't drain, your toilet wouldn't flush properly. Nothing would work perfectly without these. What we do is we put our paper down, and then we put some of that peel and stick material that you saw in the valley. We put it down around this penetration, then install our lead boot, put some roof cement around that, and then we go with our shingles on top of that. So it's a very good system that should never, never leak. This is what some people call a gooseneck vent. Some people call it a kitchen vent. There's a few different terms for it. These, as you can imagine, are other air vents. This one in particular is for the dryer. Underneath this lip here, there is a damper. The damper opens and closes when the vent is in use. When it's not in use, the damper closes so nothing can crawl inside. When the vent is in use, the damper will open and allow the air to flow out. We've got these smaller goosenecks down here, as you can see. These are for bathroom vents. So anytime you have a fan in your bathroom, this is where they ventilate through. One other component of this roof I want to show you is this new flashing we installed with new counter flashing. All along this wall here, there was existing flashing underneath there, but it was all rusted, rotted, had a bunch of cracks and holes in it. So we opted to replace this flashing, go over top of the stucco so we do not have to cut the stucco. We put flashing that comes in an L shape from here down and shoots out about 4 inches this way. That's going to prevent this penetration right here to where water cannot get underneath there and inside of the wall. As you can see at the bottom, we did what you would call a kick out. Some people don't do that, which is not exactly the right way to do. We like to add this kick out at a 45-degree angle. So instead of the water shooting straight down towards that window, once it hits this kick out, it's gonna shoot out into the gutter, which is the way it needs to be. That is the proper way to do it. So those are just some of the basic roof components. As I said, we're waiting on the inspector. Once he gets here and approves us, we're gonna finish this roof. As you can see, it's a beautiful color. It's gonna be a beautiful roof and a beautiful day. Thanks for watching, guys.